Reagan,
Anika. Alexander Hamilton was an orphan from the Caribbean who immigrated to America after a hurricane destroyed his town in 1772. This man took a stand to create the first national bank of the United States.
At this point, Hamilton has already built a reputation in finance based off of the Federalist Papers written between 1788 and 1789 with James Madison and John Jay.
By writing these papers, he expressed his ideas about amending the Constitution and was able to impress George Washington with his writing abilities.
This led to Hamilton's idea for the National Bank.
Hamilton was appointed as general in 1781, gaining the trust from President George Washington.
After fighting in the Revolutionary War, Hamilton was put on Washington's staff in 1789 as the first Secretary of Treasury.
George Washington, sir. Hamilton, as you proved yourself both on the battlefield and as a writer, I am appointing you to my cabinet as Secretary of Treasury. I would be honored. This position comes with great responsibility, as you will be handling the nation's finances, including public credit, revenue spending, and debt. I won't let you down, I promise.
Hamilton went on to pursue this position in the normal manner until 1790, when he proposed the idea of a national bank.
By creating this bank, he wanted to build a common currency for all the states to use, as well as to free the country of its debt from the Revolutionary War.
A national bank is an institution of primary importance to the prosperous administration of the finances and would be of the greatest utility in the operations connected with the support of the public credit. Sincerely, Alexander Hamilton.
Jefferson, Washington's Secretary of State, believed that a national bank would give federal government too much power, diminishing what little power state government already had. He also believed that the bank would only benefit businessmen rather than farmers and countrymen. Jefferson wanted to even out the financial classes, but he believed the bank would only make the wealthy class more powerful.
But what it all came down to was to take a stand against Jefferson and his followers to prove that his idea was constitutional.
But what proof do you have that this idea will actually work?
Jefferson, you may not believe me now, but trust me when I say that this bank will provide our nation with a way to pay off our debts through a common currency.
At this time, there was no common currency among the states, which made trade difficult because some states would not accept other states' currency.
Both Thomas Jefferson and Alexander Hamilton had very different political views that led to many arguments.
Observe.
But Hamilton, how about the things that this new bank will provide for your seat in the cabinet? Will this really improve America or just your needs in the government?
Although you and many others may oppose, my intentions are certainly not to help or hinder a specific social class.
Washington may trust you with his treasury, but does he really understand your ideas for this new bank? It could tear our country into pieces.
I don't need you to agree with all of my work. I just need to know that you can help me through this process.
If you want to get this bill passed, don't count on me to help you. You have to do this on your own.
Before Hamilton's proposal could be officially passed, it needed Washington's signature of approval.
While I may be on your side of this battle, it will take more than just me. I believe in your idea enough to sign this bill, but now you'll have to take it to Congress. It will take more than one person to convince a nation.
Thank you for this opportunity, sir. Congressman, I know that many of you may doubt that my plan will work to benefit this nation. But unless you give this bill a chance, our country could collapse financially. Even if you don't agree with me, I will continue to fight for what I believe in, no matter how many obstacles I have to face. Thank you.
Congress voted to give Hamilton a 20-year charter for the bank. It was based in Philadelphia from 1791 until 1811. After the 20 years were up, Congress voted to abandon the bank. It went out of business, but eventually led to and inspired the creation of the second national bank.
If it wasn't for Alexander Hamilton, wouldn't be the same as it is today. There would not be any common currency, and most likely the United States would be in more debt than it already is.
Even though his plan fell through, Alexander Hamilton took a stand against those who opposed him because he knew it would benefit the nation.